Welcome to Watching the Elite.
I'll cut all that out.
Live.
Yes. Hello.
We're back.
Yeah.
And this is the first time that we're doing this.
Yeah, we were actually just doing a pantomime intro.
That's true. That's true. It's a bit. It's a bit. Yeah.
Out of pure professionalism. Hi, I am Frank Gibson. This is my Twitch channel. And today we'll be talking about AEW Dynamite as we do most Wednesday nights and some Saturday nights.
That's true. Right. That's true. Other co-host Charlie and Tosca. How's everybody doing?
Third co-host Joaquin Poblete. Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
Johnny Galicia, your mic's going to start over. No, we unmuted them. Renegade, yes, this is actually Wrestling Talk. We're not just trying to keep Will away. But yeah, the bit on the Will stream is that Wrestling Talk gets him killed.
Got it. Okay, so it's like holy water for Will.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because wrestling is the most holy and the king
Absolutely.
of sports.
Sure.
Well, we're going to slow things down and sell a little this week, I think.
Okay. All right.
See?
We're not trying to hurry up onto the next thing.
No, not necessarily.
Nothing's going to be just quickly.
Well,
No.
we'll see about that.
Okay. We're pretty mud show right now, so I don't know.
But that said,
Yeah.
there is a lot to cover.
There is?
Oh, yeah.
Because we had, spoiler alert.
Mhm.
Not the spoiler alert. This is the time when we say this. This is the big idea this week.
Okay.
This was AEW's first go-home show.
Go home time.
Yeah, before the go-home shows were literally YouTube shows that they made on a phone.
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a big moment. We're going to be able to, a big theme that we've been going over on this show has been the points of differentiation between AEW and other wrestling products, which is one of the reasons we're big fans, and we've been on this journey.
Yeah.
So I think that's an easy way to kind of get into talking about the show,
Sure.
because they're doing some things differently. They're doing some things the same.
That's right. Yeah. You don't have to entirely reinvent the wheel. You just want to make sure the wheel actually functions as a wheel.
Right.
And sometimes you want to make sure that the wheel gets a full rotation before it is it's magically turned off.
Right.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah.
So that's a full. It's like a full gear.
It's ooh, very nice.
Is that what you guys were doing?
Yes.
Yes, we're smart.
Nice.
100%. Yeah.
And we're also going to do a few other things, okay? Just tell them what you're going to tell them. We're going to do a little preview of the card because, again, Full Gear is this Saturday.
That's true.
So we're going to be doing that. But a little vestigial trace of our old show, Watching the Elite, not live.
That's true. The old one. Yeah. Offline.
We have superlatives that we owe you guys.
Oh, we have to do superlatives
We have to do superlatives.
So
we're
many
going to do
things.
the Eels list.
Oh,
we
my
got to
God.
talk about Dark.
Okay.
We got to talk about 2 episodes of Being the Elite.
Oh, do we?
So, really in a pace that makes sense.
Okay. Sure.
Let's start going over this week's Dynamite.
Let's do it. All right.
All right, let's go into the Wrestle Zone.
That was exciting. Yeah, man.
What's
okay.
up,
That's a
E-Bet?
transition.
What's up, Anna?
What's
Oh,
up?
hey.
Friend of the show.
Yeah.
I am Filipino, but I am a real American wearing my Codys
You
shirt
bought
this
that shirt a little early. I'm not going to lie. They make him say, in the running for Shut Up and Take My 20.
I guess so. That's
Well,
true.
okay,
That's true.
But yeah, so AEW Dynamite.
Yeah, it's a show that we watched. It's
It is a
pretty good.
show. Yep, yep.
All right, Joaquin, do you want to talk about the first match? Do you want to start from the start?
Let's start from the start, okay? So
Okay, we got Pac and Trent.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pac and Trent.
Yes.
Trent?
Trent? Question
Trent?
mark? So I call
Question mark.
This is the caps lock clash. We have 2 capitalized wrestlers going at it.
Pac, not Pac.
Exactly.
As JR learned this week.
Yeah, he was very
As somebody was in his ear about this week.
Pac.
Pac. By the way,
This is the show.
let's just do it now.
Okay.
Cat watch this week.
0 cats.
0.
Ugh.
But I will say.
Here's the thing. I had this whole new thing
Yeah.
with like this whole animation and sting and everything.
It was built. Yeah.
I worked so hard
You
on it,
did.
and I didn't even get to use this.
Brutal.
No
Some
one
member-
said cat.
No one said cat.
Unbelievable.
But we've got another watch. Just wait for it.
Okay.
Just
All
wait
right.
for
I'm
it.
excited.
Oh.
I like the tease here.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
By the way, the thing about Pac.
Okay.
Pac.
Okay. Yep.
Every picture of him, including his drawn, it looks like he's just turned around and he's like pissed that the cameraman's there.
That's true.
He's like a reverse Dave Coulier.
Jesus Christ.
Dave Coulier's happy when he sees a camera.
Cut it out. Mm-mm.
What do we think of this match, guys? Okay, here's a question to frame the conversation about this, maybe.
Okay.
Pac's got a big match against Hangman Page coming up
does.
this Saturday at Full Gear. You expected him to go over in a normal go-home show. But was there ever a moment where you thought maybe Trent would win? Like, did you get into this match? How was the hope spots for you?
I
Dollar in the
never
market.
thought Trent would win, but
Yep.
I was taken in by the fiction of professional wrestling.
Sure.
And that's all I want out of a match.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, for a second, I wasn't really thinking about it.
Yeah.
Like, should Pac have won? Pac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should Pac have won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Did I expect him to? Yes.
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 Yeah.
For a few seconds there, was I not thinking about it? Yes.
I got lost in it.
Yeah. This was fantastic. This is
Well structured, well built.
This is two WWE guys
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
working that hard camera.
It's
But
true.
It reminded me of like a
BB
great
Man, I
NXT,
love that.
It reminded me of like a great NXT match.
Absolutely. A good NXT main event.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
Like at the TV main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
except-
squash.
Except for the finish.
Well,
Why?
that's. I mean, obviously,
Bryce.
I think Bryce Remsburg. There was maybe some miscommunication about what the finish was supposed to be. I think he was under the impression that it was going to go Black Arrow into his submission.
Well, here's kind of how I broke it down.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So sometimes when the ref hits the mat, throws his body on the mat to count a pin,
Mhm.
it sounds like the first of a count.
Mm.
So it goes 1. So he goes, ref goes down, 1, 2, Pox, I won.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, nah, man. I just made a loud noise when I came down on the mat the first time.
Well, it accidentally made Trent look great, just like Johnny says. Trent
Yeah.
truly shined in this match, and he really did. What I really loved is the psychology is that Trent's button is, "Don't mess with my friends."
Sure.
Oh, we were talking about this when we were watching it. If the best friend's bit
Mm-hmm.
is they hulk up and freak out if their friends get hurt,
Yeah. It's
Yes.
great.
that is truly wonderful.
Yes.
Like, don't pick up my little brother.
Yes.
Yeah. One of the most wholesome gimmicks in wrestling, potentially. Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anna
Anna.
saying that Frank blew her mind about that rep flop.
Yeah. I think you're onto something.
Yeah, this is Frank's theory of the day.
I
Okay.
think this is a really, really good theory, but at the same time, it still made Pac look great
Mhm.
because somebody sort of went to that next gear,
Okay.
pun intended,
Mm-hmm.
but Pac showed why he's sort of a cut above, and they still protected Trent by setting it up earlier. They said, "Look, listen, he's worth being in this match because to be a tag team wrestler,
Yep.
you still have to be a good singles wrestler,
Of course. Yeah.
solid
Yeah.
psychology, but at the same time." It explained maybe why he would lose is that he's used to kind of being
Right.
able to
I mean,
tag
he's the man from Strong Island. He's the no debate
Yeah.
heavyweight.
Sure.
Oh, I can't believe they forgot about his time as a heavyweight in New Japan.
Yeah.
Well,
they
it's also
referenced
things-
him a couple times.
I
but-
don't think maybe on announcing they didn't talk about it.
Yeah.
Clearly, by putting him in this match, they didn't forget.
Yeah.
Like Trent was actually on his way up the card in New Japan when he decided to go with AEW.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah.
And all I'm saying is, like, I love this trios dynamic that you can have,
Yeah.
where maybe it's going to be Chuck and Orange Cassidy for a while, and we get to see some Trent single stuff.
That'd be interesting.
Kind of like when Scorpio Sky eventually starts to be the breakout singles guy from
Absolutely.
SCU.
Right.
Yeah.
We got options,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm into it. Also, yes, Johnny Cliche, the spot with Orange Cassidy was absolutely perfect.
We call that solid juice use.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so like the entrance where it's like Best Friends music hits. I love that they have the sudden Best Friends music now.
Yes.
But I also like the build-up version.
Think of multiple versions. Same thing with Kenny's entrance, right?
Yeah.
There's like variations.
I-
Unless you're Cody, then you get the full entrance every goddamn time.
Hey, and sometimes they build an entire stage for you.
Hey, you know?
Right.
But
Right.
so Trent comes out, big cheers. Chuck comes out,
Yep.
cheers. They see a shred of Orange Cassidy on that ramp.
Yeah.
Eruption of the
Right.
audience.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this Orange Cassidy guy could be a wrestling
It's
star.
going places.
He's good over. But it's a smart way to allow Pac to basically dominate the whole match. You have Orange get a little involved.
Yes.
Lets Trent get back into it.
Yes.
Everybody gets to look good. Everybody
Yes.
gets to get their shit in.
Yes.
Great opening match. Fun stuff.
And we met Pac's best friend.
Hmm?
The Barricade.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Him
Well-
and Spears tonight.
well,
I love
here-
the barricade.
Well, he used to love bumping against it too, like going upside down and stuff.
Yeah.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny in the chat mentions like he doesn't think you'll see Orange Cassidy in regular action unless he drops the comedy spots. I implore you to check out that David Starr Orange Cassidy.
That's
match.
kind of the blueprint for I think what we're going to
Yes.
be seeing if and when they want to pull the trigger on Orange being a regular roster member.
Yeah, which is you're gonna see him be a little bit silly at the start of a match.
Yep.
And then you're gonna see that moment where it turns. You like break the sunglasses, you throw
Yeah.
the orange juice away, you offend him in some way, and then you get a real wrestler, Orange Cassidy, who is actually a fantastic wrestler.
Yeah.
A la maybe like a Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like that sort of character where it's like, once you take it a little too far, I'll take it to that next level.
He's like a reverse Havoc. Or like Jimmy Havoc is like all sort of like the deathmatch stuff. Yeah. But when he needs to, he can go technical. It's kind of like comedy technical. The two sides of the same coin, if you will.
By the way, this was the first and only shot in the This Is Awesome drinking game. Only one This Is Awesome.
That's true.
Tonight.
Yeah. I thought there was another one for the women's tag.
Did they get? I didn't know. I didn't
got
know.
one.
Okay, that's awesome.
All right. Well, cheers.
Well, cheers.
All right.
Lagunitas daytime.
St. Archer
If
White.
you've got stuff to do later. You know?
That's like after last week's like whiskey escapade, I was just like, maybe we'll just stick to the we'll go be like old Mance Warner.
Yeah, stick to the light beers.
Light beers.
All right.
So Johnny says he's watched all of Cassidy's matches. He's just saying he's best used on TV sparingly.
Yep.
Sure.
I think they're doing a perfect job of protecting Orange Cassidy right now. Yeah. And also Andy McMillan, thank you so much for your 10-month resub. I thoroughly appreciate it.
Good boy.
Hope you are doing great, Andy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that takes us to the next segment, doesn't it?
Yeah. Hashtag Codys announcement.
Yes.
Cody speaks.
So delayed. Was it last week or the week before? We were teased this announcement. We finally get it now. No one comes out to interrupt.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Now, Chuck, you were predicting that he was going to step down as EVP, and that's what they were hinting at.
Yeah.
And just like AEW, unlike Rick and Stark, they zag when they're supposed to. When you think they're just going to zig.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's a good reference.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, maybe not anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe not. But they subverted our expectations.
Yeah.
He even hinted at it.
Yep.
And he kind of threw a wrench into our predictions for the pay-per-view. If you thought you knew what was happening,
you don't now.
Maybe you don't now.
But
let's just say, by the way, he's not going to challenge for the AEW Championship again if he loses.
That is what he said.
I mean, hey, it's wrestling. There's always time.
Well, I mean, Cody could also just turn heel and just not care about his promise down the road.
Or this might just be the reuniting of the Brotherhood. It's just Dustin and
cool
Cody
too.
for a little bit.
A wrestler's never gone back on a promise.
That's true. You're right.
In history.
Ever.
But clearly Cody's been watching NWA Power because now he's doing that Tim Storm angle that they just did. Where Tim Storm.
Oh, and he's been talking about his mom. Cody's kind of ripping off Tim Storm a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cody is ripping off a late 40s school teacher.
Oh, you wish Tim Storm in his 40s, dude.
How old?
He's like 50-something.
He looks good,
He
man.
looks great. Watch him that NWA Power.
He doesn't look he doesn't look as good as Trevor Murdoch.
No.
But
I'm checking my notes here. I did really like Cody's dig on you can find Jericho's autobiography for $3 on Amazon.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
It was great.
Yeah.
Can you really?
Probably. I will say
he has a lot of books.
I was very, very pleased to see, the man's actually capable of having a positive feeling about AEW.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette said that this was on par with Cody's father's Hard Times promo, which is very high praise.
High praise, as Nick Cage would say.
Yeah.
Cody is just fantastic right now.
Yep.
And, I mean, what was the big knock on Cody? 3-star Cody.
Yeah.
For a while.
That feels like ages ago, doesn't it?
Cody Rhodes delivers in ring, and he delivers perfect promos.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Also, looks great in a suit.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. And but as he came out with he's freshly bleached his hair again and came out in the suit, I'm just like, I can't wait till he's a bad guy again.
We'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Can you believe? Would you have guessed at the start of this promotion, back when they had their first big press conference, that the number one babyface in the promotion going into their biggest show is Cody?
Yeah. Well, also he wasn't even trying to put himself out front there.
Exactly.
They made it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all because of gold spandex and face paint.
It's true. He got so mad. Face paint and spandex.
Amazing.
He had to start a wrestling
title.
Yeah.
Just one run.
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
You made Chad Swagger champion once. You could have avoided this, Vince. You fucked up real bad. This is like when being real
goes wrong.
Goes terribly wrong. This is what happens.
Man. The Rhodeses are coming home to roost.
Yeah. Johnny just pointed out that This Is Ellis Island is making the rounds on the internet. Some of the highlights. He called the Inner Circle, quote, impressionable youth.
Mm-hmm.
He called Jericho, quote, a carny succubus. And honestly,
carny succubus.
Yeah.
TLDR, the whole promo was basically, okay, boomer.
Yeah, it was. And
Yeah.
This is the character that Chris Jericho has already started to employ, and then that phrase hits big. And Jericho's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He goes with okay, Chris Jericho is a gigantic dumbass.
Yeah.
But he can also.
Yeah.
But
Especially
when it comes
this
to
week.
wrestling,
Yeah.
Clearly
Wrestling
a very,
genius. Yeah.
very smart guy. And we'll talk about him a little later.
Did anyone else pick up on? It's been also going around Twitter,
Yeah.
so I'm not going to claim like I was the only one that noticed this. If you're a fan of NWA and WCW, you probably noticed this as well. Cody's setting up a potential elite inner circle match down the road. He says it will be a match beyond, I believe is the term. Yes, a match beyond. The original War Games match was War Games : The Match Beyond. So I think we're going to get a War Games match down the road.
But is William Regal going to be the one that announces it?
Yeah.
But does he own the rights to it?
He owns the rights to Match Beyond the phrase, not the rights to War Games, so they can still do the match.
Does he own the rights to Battle Bowl?
I hope so. Man, yeah. How about Bunkhouse Brawl?
Oh,
Get
yeah.
all these boys in cowboy
Coal
boots and
miner's
jeans.
glove
Yeah,
match.
that'd be great.
You know what? Maybe they should have just stuck that stipulation on Kenny and Mox. It's a coal miner's glove
That'd be
match.
amazing.
And people are like, what?
Kenny's a nerd. He'd love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he'd be into it.
That's very true. It's very true.
Yeah, just that promo was great.
Yeah.
Loved it. And yeah,
Fantastic segment.
moving on.
A surprise!
A
Bronze
great-
medal match.
A great surprise for me.
Real sport or real dumb? Why do you
I liked it. I liked
The
it
ref looked very silly
with the
walking
medals.
around with those medals before you quite knew what they were. Like I saw SCU,
Paul,
they came
Paul
out
Turner
there.
kind of looks like a ding dong anyway.
Well,
Yeah.
he's very ding dong esque. But SCU comes out first. They're wearing the medals. I didn't quite know what that was because no one mentioned it really.
Yeah.
Then we get into the ring. Both teams are in the ring, and yes, he presents the medals.
They're booking the show last night. How do we get a medal in 16 hours?
Those were Amazon Prime, brother.
And they
Yeah.
just said third.
Third,
on them.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, guys.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
about
think
that.
you can prime now those to Baltimore.
No, I don't think so.
Where were
I
they
don't
this
think
week,
so.
actually?
They were in the Bojangles
The Bojangles?
Coliseum.
Oh, there's in the Carolinas.
Charlotte, Carolina. Yeah. So, Frank, I know you must have been excited. We've got a new look
A slight
for
refurbish.
Evil Uno.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They've
Okay.
doubled down on the BDSM.
They
Okay.
match a little better. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of purple flourish.
Look, they look great with their sex minions now.
Yeah. Well, the
I mean,
Creepers
that's what
got-
we're doing.
The Creepers got DLC upgrades.
They did?
They're
Yeah.
now in tracksuits.
Well, they've got more virtual currency to spend.
And,
Yes.
and also, here's the thing. And they got new idle animation too.
Oh, yeah. They're kind
That's
of
true.
creeping.
I like it.
Okay, Uno's gear, 1,000,000% better.
Mhm.
Looks so much better. I remembered at one point he was just wearing wrestling tights, like the long wrestling tights with the singlet back when he was like doing Super Smash Bros. Looked great in that.
Yep.
Looks so much better in this. The mask.
He looks like a real Major League wrestler.
Yeah, he looks great.
Yeah.
And this was their best match and the best reaction they've
Yes.
ever received on
Yep.
AEW, and it made me so happy because Super
Lucky, you
Smash
wanna hit us
Bros.
real quick? Yeah.
God damn it.
The
Yeah.
time limit was reached.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's still timed out.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey, hey. It's not. Hey.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is gonna clearly be a thing that we do.
Yeah. You know.
For a little while until we work this out.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a great match for Dark Order.
Yep.
Great reaction for them.
Absolutely.
Great new gear for Uno. It's his best in-ring performance that he's had so far.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. They have wonderful tandem offense. I think they have the best tandem offense in
Well, they're
AEW. Yeah.
I mean, they're probably the longest established tag team other than maybe like the Bucks.
Absolutely. Yeah.
There was that breathless sequence where they were doing the double teams, and there was the senton and the somersault. It was great.
Yeah.
I did love Dark Order's performance. I loved the moment where the creepers surrounded them.
Yes.
And they did a little regroup. It was like creepy. It was great.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie, this match didn't really do it for me.
It was
Really?
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was great.
I thought it was fine,
fine.
but like in the end, why did Private Party go over? I think they're trying to get the gin and juice over as a sort of like last minute Hail Mary,
Mhm.
three-pointer at the buzzer kind of
Well, yeah,
finish.
JR was pointing out like
Yeah.
it's just like we don't know what kind of defense
Yeah.
Private Party have yet, and that plays into like the cardio
Yeah.
thing we were talking about a couple weeks ago, where
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, they kind of look gassed when they got like their asses
Yeah.
kicked for a while, and like even though that was likely true, that
Yeah.
they were like out of gas.
Yeah.
It's like that's really cool. Where the idea is it's like Private Party have unlimited offense,
Yes.
but when you put them on the back, like can they actually come back from it?
Yeah.
And that's cool.
I think they wanted them on the pay-per-view. They wanted them in this triple threat match.
They're trying to come up with a logical reason.
They wanted to come up with a logical reason, but I'm saying even like the
Wait, triple threat match? Did I miss something?
Yeah. So this was to qualify to be in a triple threat match at the pay-per-view.
with
right? So
SCU and Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Brothers, yeah.
Oh, for the titles?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So they were
I
hot-shotting.
really thought they were going to just do SCU Private Party again.
No, we're getting a triple threat. My least favorite kind of tag match.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hey, just throw a fucking ladder in there. Let's go.
That'd be cool. I'd be into that. Yeah.
Well, what was the psychology of this match to you guys? Because it seemed to me that Dark Order was on top for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, psychology. I don't know.
No, this was just moves.
It was moves with a Z.
It was just fun. Moves. It was a fun tag match, and
yeah.
I'm just so glad that things are working out for Dark Order. Private Party are even more over than they have been before.
Yep.
It just seemed like it was just like, wow, what a great step up for everybody.
Yeah, I think so. I think what this is really showing us is we're sort of getting the pecking order established.
Sure.
Dark Order, as they figure things out, they're not at the top of the pack. They're somewhere in the middle of the bottom, kind of bottom middle-ish area. It is what it is.
Yeah, and Johnny points out like the Dark Order gimmick takes him out of the moment. I agree because I don't even know what the gimmick is still.
Still.
But for me, it was a great showing by the Dark Order.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I love that bit where like they did like the senton on the apron,
right? And
they all did their Dark Order hand.
Right. That's what.
Right. It's like cool.
But at the same time, I just
what's their deal?
Look, we have 2 wrestling podcasts. I'm gonna pick nits. As
okay.
far as like the actual, we say this on our other show. This is awesome a lot. Okay. Why did Private Party win?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the answer to that. Besides, they need to be in the pay-per-view.
So
you know what? I'm gonna call it like I see it.
Yeah.
We're not stands, guys.
Here's to see.
Here's how I'm gonna call it.
Uh-huh.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great step up for Dark Order.
Sure.
Right tag team 1. Private Party are on fire.
Yeah.
Keep that fire running.
Yep.
Keep on pushing them to the moon. It's working. Audience are responding to them. Why not strike while the iron's hot?
And they can take the pin at the pay-per-view.
There we go.
There we go. All right, so next up, we got a surprise video.
Oh, Patricia Bobski.
Yes, Bobski. Nice Southpaw Regional Wrestling reference, too. Yeah. It's fantastic stuff, yeah.
Produced by the Dark Order, but actually...
Or Inner Circle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Produced by the Inner Circle.
Wait, okay. Let's just talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Do you think the Dark Order are in cahoots with the Inner Circle, Joaquin?
No.
If anything, the Dark Order might be in cahoots with whatever Brandi's doing. Right? That kind of makes sense.
No, it's just that everybody gets to request time from Stephen Yu, because Stephen Yu parodying Stephen Yu is amazing.
It was great.
Oh my God. And for those who don't know, like, Stephen Yu is the guy who shoots
all this stuff. Yeah. This was a direct parody of Codys package from AEW Dynamite episode 3, 10/13/19. We're still annotating here, guys.
I lost my shit watching this.
It's amazing. It takes a while to figure out what they're doing.
Right? It took me like 2 shots, and I was like, no.
Right.
Everything landed.
Yep.
Yes.
Everything landed. Like Jack Swagger just looking like an idiot.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Like great. Like okay, let's
some of the lines.
So Sammy said that Jericho is the youngest AEW champion ever.
Amazing.
That's
great.
Yep.
Of course we got really quickly. Oops, sorry guys.
Jesus.
We have to bring back our old segment.
Okay.
Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
Who the heck is that guy who's playing the DDP role?
That's Virgil.
Okay.
You remember Virgil? He's trying to get some fuck money.
Was that it?
Yeah,
he's gonna go Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Get some breadsticks.
What was his Vincent from? If you're a WCW fan from back in the day,
right.
Obviously, if you remember, guys, named Virgil when he was in the WWF as a dig on Cody's father, Dusty Rhodes. His real name Virgil, ironically.
Right.
He's historically will do anything for 50.
Yep.
You
can find him at comic conventions and county fairs everywhere.
Just kind of hanging out.
Last Bucks show, I actually saw him like cleaning up the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
And then realizing
they're just
Young Bucks and
not real money.
They're not even good in Young Bucks land, unfortunately.
Unbelievable.
This might be my favorite video package of all time.
It's up there.
Like there's
more than WWE Desire?
Yeah, come on, man.
I mean the Desire one set to that Creed song. Where you always see, that was huge for me when I was a kid. And there's like the Daniel Bryan Monster one, even though I don't like the song.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, the Miz package is the classic one from Hate Me Now, right?
Yeah. There's like if you go, I don't think a package has ever made me laugh.
No, not like this.
Like
it's a really good point.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And Chuck Taylor must be livid because Patricia Bobski, the friend from church, got to say the S word on AEW television before he did.
So this was gonna be the segment Shit Watch.
Oh, very nice.
It was censored.
Yes,
it was. And Chuck. I think it's probably like Chuck Taylor. That's the only thing that's gonna like keep him sane.
Yeah, is eventually getting to say shit someday. Yeah.
I have no idea that's where Virgil got his name. Johnny.
It's one of those things out of the sheets.
It's another troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
Dusty.
Virgil got, I think, the line of the night, which is what Codys' talent is like Olive Garden breadsticks. It's unlimited.
It's unlimited.
Yeah.
I used that line on my girlfriend when I said my love for her was unlimited.
Oh, very
and
nice.
I had to admit that I stole it from a wrestler tonight.
Yeah, okay.
Because she was like, "That's really good."
That's a good
I was
line.
like, "I can't."
Yeah.
You took it from
can't
Virgil.
steal from Virgil.
It's sad.
We should pay him for a cameo.
No.
Okay.
We could get Virgil on this show.
We could get. I mean, we have $5. We can make anything happen.
That's true.
Yeah.
And they're real bucks. They're not even bucks.
No, it's
That
real
was
money.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
All of it's amazing. But we are a positive wrestling show.
Yes.
This is our first Chris Jericho segment of the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like... I'll keep it really brief.
Yeah.
I don't like that Chris Jericho had Donald Trump Jr. on his show.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think it's like ruffling... Jimmy Fallon ruffling like Trump's hair again.
Yeah, sure.
But you should know better
It's like
by
Sean
now.
Spicer on
Like,
Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, promoting that book, #triggered. Like, give me a fucking
The
break.
laziest title ever.
Yeah, give me a fucking break. Chris, I understand that, people's politics is their politics.
Yep.
Chris Jericho's politics clearly don't align with this man at all.
I don't think Chris
He
Jericho
said he was
has any
nonpartisan
politics.
and told people to quote, "Come down." He meant calm down.
Lining up, and it's just like, fuck you, Chris Jericho.
Yeah. That bummed me out.
Yeah, it super bummed me out because I want to feel good watching AEW shows.
Right. Yeah.
And,
Takes you out of it.
and I already had to deal with like
Hager.
one MAGA chud in Jake Hager,
Right.
who again. It makes me mad that he's entertaining.
He's very good at his job.
He is the best goon on the outside in wrestling that I've seen in forever. I'm
going to talk about him when we get to the main event.
Yeah. But man, I didn't fucking like it.
Yeah.
I don't like he was on that show. I had my impotent rage on Twitter where I unsubscribed from his podcast and told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Let him hear it.
Him and the Blue Chew he wrote in on.
Right.
Yeah. And
Shit.
but god damn it, he's really entertaining. And it'll be so much easier when it's just like wow, that guy sucks.
Yeah.
Like that guy sucks. He did something bad and I hate him.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I hate Joe Rogan. I think Joe Rogan's a piece of shit too. Joe Rogan doesn't agree with the nightmares he puts on his show, but he gives them platforms, so fuck him.
Well, we were talking about this off air.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think that it is kind of boomer, millionaire.
Yeah.
Rock star, wrestler, Canadian.
Energy. They live in a different world. I mean, this isn't like Kanye levels or anything like that. And again, this isn't necessarily the podcast to be talking about that sort of stuff. But, or the show, rather, the Twitch show. But I think he's so removed from it, which is the issue. Actually, that's one of the biggest bummers is it's like, oh, it's like that Tyra Banks meme. Like, we're rooting for you!
Yeah.
But you're just another entertainer whose work I like, but you're removed from this situation.
Yeah, it's just like...
It's best just not to... Honestly, maybe I'm a little head in the sand here. I just don't want this knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just don't want to know.
When I saw that photo, I was just like, God damn it!
Like, we've got multiple wrestlers in this company who live in Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah. If you know anything about Rancho Cucamonga, there's a better than certain chance that they vote a certain way.
Right.
I don't need to know that information.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I just
want to watch wrestling.
I know. I just want to watch wrestling. I want to have a good time.
Yeah.
And I feel bad watching WWE because they take blood money.
Sure.
And they mistreat their workers.
Yeah.
And they put on a bad show.
Yeah.
And they're politically bad.
Yeah.
For the country, in a lot of ways. And I feel bad. But much like a friend of the show, he was just like, yeah, I didn't watch WWE for a long time because I didn't agree with their politics and it bummed me out that member. Person who runs the company's in the cabinet of an administration that's doing terrible things.
Yeah.
But he's just like, I want to support my friends.
Yeah.
And I want to support the people I like. So, I don't feel terrible to tune in on NXT. But do I feel weird about giving Vince McMahon money out? Yeah.
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 Do I Chris Jericho didn't he didn't take blood money or anything like that.
No.
It's not it's a very different thing. But I was just like, dude, this is such a bad idea. But he's a wrestler. He's a carny. And he's just like, hey, you know what? This is going to get me a lot of attention.
That's what it is.
Yeah. And sometimes giving that attention's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's bad. And
it
really bummed me out. But it did not actually hamper my enjoyment of the show, and I thought it would.
Yeah, which was surprising. Well, I think that package did a lot of heavy lifting.
Right.
Reminded you like, oh, right, this is we do like.
No, it just ruined my day the other day.
Yeah.
Carney Republicans, am I right? Yep. Look, listen, I if you were to make a promotion, that had all the quote unquote woke wrestlers wrestling in it, it'd be like
David
Sami
Starr,
Zayn fighting himself.
Yeah.
No, it'd be like Sami Zayn versus David Starr and Daniel Bryan. Like the same triple threat every night. Like, listen, AJ Styles probably doesn't agree with me on a lot of things.
AJ Styles thinks the world is flat, and so does Jeff Cobb.
Right. So
wait on. Let's just
But
I just want to say here's the difference here.
Yeah.
We didn't bring politics into wrestling. They did.
Right.
We didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't ask for this.
Hey, I will say, at least they didn't mention it on the show. I was worried that Jericho was going to make a comment about it.
Yeah, and just like ride the heat. No,
to try to get the heat. Exactly. Yeah.
No, it seems like he knew better on that regard.
Yeah. But yeah, again, this package, I don't think there's anything else to say. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it,
here's the thing.
Look it up. I'm sure it's going to be all over YouTube.
I loved it. I loved it. Chris Jericho was so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Everyone did great. Editing was great. It's one of my favorite packages I've ever seen.
Him lying in the bathtub with the suit on.
Right.
Fucking died.
Okay, just think about the fact that we got that great Cody promo and this great package.
Yeah.
On the same episode. Ridiculous.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
It's a great go-home show.
Again, it's good shit.
Here's you think about the Festival of Friendship segment, and that's like one of the best segments WWE's done in forever.
Yep.
We got 2 such segments in the same show.
Yeah.
Right.
Good
Amazing.
shit, brother.
Love it.
All right. So we're moving on to
love this match. Loved it to death.
Rio and
it's
Shauna.
so good.
Yeah.
Welcome to AEW. Full on. Signed for 3 years. Confirmed by Cody.
And as Johnny pointed out, Shanna did get the "This is awesome."
Yes. Okay, great. I mean, she's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, I not to cut you off. The 4 women in this match are the women right now that this division should be the foundation of it. They seem the most ready. They seem to be they have great chemistry together.
But Baker's a dentist.
Right.
But no,
no, I'm saying, but she's still growing as a wrestler.
Yeah.
These are finished products.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is versus Emi Sakura and Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter. Who would have thought that Jamie Hayter would be back this quickly?
Amazing.
So we found out last week that Shanna had been signed to a 3-year deal, which is awesome. But who would have thought that Jamie Hayter would be back so quick? And also, once again, it's the same thing as like their last appearances.
Yeah.
This is a step up for everybody. Like
Yeah.
Rio, more over than ever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Was this her best match that she's had so far? No, but everyone else got a great chance to shine.
Yeah.
Emi Sakura, this is the best that she's looked since Double or Nothing.
Well, she got a slight refurb too. She's got a mustache now.
Yeah, she got okay.
Well,
why not make the music sound like Freddie Mercury?
Well, I have a question for this. So she's supposed to be a heel. She's a heel in this scenario. She's getting paired with Hayter. She supports what Hayter's doing. Obviously, like they're a team.
Yeah.
Yet she's still trying to get the crowd going. I guess, is she trying to get heat by being I don't quite know if she's got the
I think she was
thread
going for
here.
heat.
Okay.
I think she was going for heat this week.
But she's got the Freddie Mercury entrance, which is a very babyface entrance.
I
I'm
also
a little
think the thing
confused.
is that she's a heel because she needs to be on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, I mean,
and man, the segments of Rio and Sakura together in this match, I'm just like, I can't wait to give these guys a lot of money again.
It was the breathless last 2 minutes in the match that was like, this is the match that I want to see the most, other than maybe Mox and Omega.
Well, let's talk about it. It was a very cool ending. Yeah. I thought it perfully illustrated the teacher versus student storyline.
100%. And commentary really nailed that down, which I loved.
So basically, it was a trade-off of La Magistrals.
Which is how Rio's been winning all of her matches.
Right.
So it's like,
or Cradles,
like you said, this is who she learned it from.
I was actually
surprised.
surprised.
Tricks.
Yeah. I was surprised to see her actually get pinned.
Yeah.
I really didn't think we'd see that, but I feel like since this match was set up so late, and that is the big knock on this, which is the AEW Women's Champion.
Yeah.
I mean, she was crowned champion a month ago.
Yep.
She probably should have had a match set up a little earlier than this.
You'd think so.
Yeah. I think that is one of the hiccups in their booking. I'm glad this match got a ton of time.
Yeah.
Got to showcase a whole bunch of women. But I do think it's a problem that they were setting this up so late. So the only thing that could make Emi Sakura a threat to Rio is to actually pin her in this match.
Yeah.
Right.
And this is something that WWE does all the time.
They do it a lot.
They do it, but they did it in a slightly different way this time.
Yeah.
Which it was like she wasn't pinned in a singles match to set up a singles title rematch.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Where it's just like they already lost. So why do I care?
Well, and they did it for a reason. They did it to set up a match, not to just get someone that's unrelated to the pay-per-view over for other reasons.
Well, it's not so much that it's because the match had already been announced.
Right.
It's more that they knew that they needed to educate the wider audience on who Emi Sakura is and what their history is.
Yes.
Because they'd maybe brought it up during previous matches before. She's been in, I think, 2 matches.
Yep.
3 matches so far. And none of them were against, it wasn't this story. They needed to tell that story. It was necessary. I mean, I'm not going to call it an evil.
No, right, yeah.
A necessary move.
It's just something, maybe don't do that so much.
Yeah.
And maybe definitely set it up.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So in the chat, Sakura did get planted on her face, or it was a brutal looking, double underhook DDT.
Yeah.
Shauna.
Yeah.
Shauna looked great in this whole match, very stiff.
She's a breath of fresh air in the division.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her.
That was a brutal move.
And Jamie Hayter, you don't have to throw Riho that hard. She'll throw herself.
My God, Jamie Hayter doing the fish hooks while she's got her in the camel clutch is incredible.
Dude, those suplexes where it's just like she'd suplex Riho so hard she land on her ass.
Yeah,
like she just go flying on it.
Yeah.
Jamie Hayter again, big step up this week.
Yep.
The thing is, the Rio doesn't understand that she's 98 pounds, but JR certainly does.
Yeah, he loves talking about it.
It's either that or the 220 pounds for Evil Luna.
Oh, so I was gonna say,
Uno didn't get shit on this week
No.
because he got new gear.
Yeah,
but
it's very slimming.
Does JR care more about Riho's weight or Trent's headband?
Ooh.
That headband does not move.
It's Rio's weight because this is like the 90th time.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, Nick Jackson really goes. Don't take those tips.
He's got to get that headband, brother.
Yeah. I mean, last time he used a headband recently, and it did stay on last week.
That's true. That's true.
So chat not necessarily loving Emi Sakura. I mean, I think that we haven't. Maybe after Saturday.
Yeah.
Maybe after Saturday.
We haven't seen the whole bit yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And the little flashes of it I saw that I really liked. But now, hey, turns out Brandi wasn't just a goth for Halloween. She's a goth still.
Well, Steven is very busy.
Yeah. So this is Halloween wino Brandi.
I mean, hey,
right?
It's a shot of Brandi.
Brandi.
Yeah.
Brandi.
I'm going in. I'm going out.
Brandi.
Yeah.
Song's great.
Yeah.
So, are they the bullies? Is that what they're going to be called?
That's what it sounded like. So, okay, here's the question.
Who's the bullies now?
Who were the bullies?
Who are you talking to?
That's what I had in my notes.
Yeah.
Who is this promo directed towards? Is it me?
Allie?
Me?
Who are we
promoting
at?
Who are we promoting at?
I felt like it was Allie.
I think it's Allie.
Is it
Allie?
the division?
Well, it's weird that she's doing Allie's dark gimmick at her. Like,
I don't know. I'm not there yet.
I'm also not sure how I feel about this, like, the first big sort of heat that Brandi's trying to get is a continuation of an Impact feud.
Right.
Basically, that they never got to resolve.
Empro points out the double wet willies, though.
Oh, yeah. It went from fish hooks into willies.
Yes.
Great combo.
Yeah.
Very true.
Johnny's talking about how he wants to see B. Priestley and Jamie Hayter get back together as a tag team.
That would be awesome.
And would book Shanna and Sadie Gibbs together as well. Sadie Gibbs probably needs someone with that kind of experience.
I think
too.
so. Although I did like
Gibbs
Riho.
has been around for a while, but
I liked Riho and Shanna's chemistry. I thought they complement each other well, but I think Sadie Gibbs, it would serve her well to be paired up with a veteran.
Riho has great chemistry with all of her tag team partners.
That's true.
She made Britt Baker look great as a tag team partner as well.
She did.
Well, let's talk about it though. I mean, does a women's tag division behoove AEW at this point?
Nope,
I think it's a little early, and there's not enough time. They need to grow the roster a little bit, but they have tag teams already ready to go. Like, for example, Brandi and Kong. Like that's there.
Right. If they start booking AEW Dark like it's a third hour, then
we have room for more belts.
Yeah. Whereas like right now they're booking AEW Dark with sporadic main events.
Yeah.
The fans go home happy clusterfuck.
Yeah.
And just a mid-card match.
Yeah.
Which, here's the thing. I think Dark's an entertaining show.
It is.
And, I mean, I used to be that kid who liked to watch, like, Sunday Night Heat a lot.
Sure. Oh, same.
Yeah.
Heat and Velocity and Jacked.
All my European titles will all be defended on there.
Love it. So much X-Pac.
Yeah.
X-Pac all the way down.
Yeah. Taka Michinoku.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Every single card. Yeah. They could shoot Jacked, Livewire, all the Shotgun Saturday Night, all the same night. Taka's on every single show.
Yes, dude. Shotgun Saturday Night was my shit.
Yeah.
It was great.
Like, if they can capture, like, a little bit of that Thunder energy, which I think is what they're kind of going for.
Can we start doing episodes of Dark at a bar, is the question. Or in a subway. Just something different. You know what I mean?
I think Joey's got sort of maybe the patent on that right now.
Okay.
Well, here's a question.
Okay.
What are we going to see first? A sub sort of belt, like a second tier belt, the Intercontinental title? Or are we going to see a trios belt, or are we going to see a women's tag?
I think no trios belt, no women's tag.
I think it's a TV belt. Yeah,
I think it's the TV title that could be the main event of their TV show.
Yep.
And I think, and do you know who I think will win it? Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
And it'll be like sort of a Cena U.S. title run, maybe.
Yeah. You know what? It'd be great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
One last little annotation note. I do believe that that is a Knocking Point wine. That would be Stephen Amell's.
Sure. Yeah.
Stephen Amell's winery in California.
Look at you.
I believe that's the Amelbeck.
Jesus.
The Amelbeck.
Is that
that
really
was
what it is?
Yeah, that was
Well,
made
moving
in
on.
2016. We've got 600 bottles left.
Wow. That's
So-
it.
Amelbeck.
Limited.
Sean Spears.
Yep.
Brandon Cutler.
It's a squash.
Great showing for Cutler.
Yep.
He got some shine.
A little bit. Yeah.
I think this is
A little.
probably his best match so
he
far.
did his D20 taunt, which I really like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is also just like a.
Yeah. It's, you know.
It's also like it's the jack off taunt.
Oh sure. Yeah. I mean, if you want to be
Yeah.
gross about it, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
true.
And hey, check out him getting ahead on the Critical Role thing.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, because they just got picked up for 2 seasons on Amazon.
Yeah. Very awesome.
Which is awesome for them. But yeah, best showing for Cutler. Good showing for Spears.
Spears needed this.
They really need
on
him.
TV. Like, I know he had a win on Dark this week. We'll talk about it in a little bit. But he absolutely needed a decisive win
Yes.
on television. Get this guy over.
Yeah.
And we need a match for
Well,
the buy-in.
I don't think it's that hot. It's not that hot of a shot.
It's
Okay,
But it was
it's
set up in an
When-
AEW in Dark this week.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, it was dark last week.
No, it was this
week.
this most recent episode.
it was this week's
yesterday.
Dark.
Yeah,
Yes,
yesterday.
it was
yeah.
this week's Dark and one episode of
Being the Elite.
Being the Elite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what I was referring
Yeah.
to. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and that was like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
just didn't get like one in the middle there.
Sure.
No.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's like this is a match that has been like at least
Yes.
3 or 4 weeks in the making.
Right.
But they just haven't talked about it that much.
Yeah.
I also love that they're kayfabing that it's the same chair. They're like, oh, Cody's blood still on that chair.
I love it.
It's
Yeah.
a different chair, guys.
It might be the same chair.
Just like Damien's the same every time, too.
Oh, I can
Sure.
confirm that snake died a lot.
Yeah, several times.
I've heard that story live.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. It was like 90 Damiens.
Nice.
Oh
Emperor
no,
with the
It's
no.
true.
Yeah, we got the role for everybody.
I love it.
But yeah, good for these guys.
Yep, and out comes Janela to make the save on Cutler before he can get Death Valley drivered onto the chair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sets up the match potentially for the pre-show for the pay-per-view,
Yeah.
we think.
Oh, so they had the weird thing where it's just like, so okay, this angle was set up by Joey Janela putting out a cigarette in Tully Blanchard's soda,
Yes.
Right.
and the comeback segment on Dark this week was
What an escalation, by the
Yeah.
way. Holy shit.
So they had on commentary they were saying that he was trying to pull his tongue out,
Which is weird.
which was not what they were trying to do. They're just trying to put the cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
They probably shouldn't have used those pliers.
Well, you put out that cigarette
I-
on his mouth.
Too many hats.
I gotta tell
So
you, though.
it's just like if they just stuff cigarettes in his mouth or something
but
like
Spears and Blanchard are not wrong. Smoking will kill you.
Yes.
Yeah. So just
Yeah.
don't smoke.
that. And so what happens? So if they
Should vape instead.
Wait, yeah, this is a no smoking.
cooler.
It's a no smoking match where it's like if Janela gets pinned,
Oh.
he isn't allowed to smoke anymore. All he can do is do fat vape rips.
Wow. Hashtag Janela announcement.
Yeah.
Okay.
69 ohms in that
Ooh.
bad boy.
Wow. Hulk Spears.
Oh yeah, Hulk's tears vape
Shout out,
juice all the
guys.
way.
Yeah.
Just it's sometimes you have to rip those insane clouds.
Uh-huh.
So here's what happens.
Uh-huh.
If Spears loses,
Okay.
he has to smoke that whole pack of cigarettes.
Oh, no! Oh, man, that'll
Oh.
teach him.
He gets the dad punishment.
That'll teach him.
Smoke each and every one.
And then he has to turn to Tully and go, I learned it from you!
Dad.
I learned it from
I
you!
bet Blanchard was a smoker.
Oh.
Look at him. Yeah. All right. What do we got coming up next? here?
Next
All right.
segment, we've got actually, and this might be a good place to talk about this. It was a video promo.
Sure.
Kenny and Moxley, but this was a preview.
Another
Of-
great package too.
Yeah. Well, this was the content on AEW Countdown.
Oh, that came on
Which-
after this,
which
which
came
is
on
why we were
after.
slightly delayed.
We
by
were
the
slightly
way.
delayed, so y'all were busy putting the stuff together
Sure.
and stuff like that, so I can give a quick recap.
Yeah.
It basically covered Moxley and Omega. It covered the Proud and the Powerful versus the Bucks, and it covered Cody and Jericho, of course.
Yep.
The new footage. There's actually some really cool new footage of
Interview stuff, right?
Interview stuff with
Yeah.
the Proud and the Powerful. Really fleshes out their characters. What fuels these guys? It's the same sort of self-applied pressure.
Mhm.
It's them in subways, like in the subway stations in New
Okay.
York. Super cool stuff.
Which is very
Worth
dangerous,
checking
by
out.
the way. A lot of cops down there these days.
That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Well, they're busy trying to stop fair jumpers.
Oh, that's true. That's the real criminals.
Yeah,
a lot of politics this week.
No,
you know what? I really feel like that's a practical use of $50 million. They definitely lose that much money on fair jumpers.
Yes,
absolutely.
Well, see, nobody's stopping Stephen Yu from shooting interviews with these guys. Again, Stephen Yu, very busy. Maybe that's the theme of the week.
Wait, so you're saying that Stephen Yu jumped the turnstiles with his fucking rebel, with his rebel camera?
Oh, brother, that's. Yeah, don't snitches.
Yeah, don't snitch.
Go on, man.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
So then, also, we got this footage, highlights of this, of course. Jon Moxley saying, quote, "I'm not looking for someone to bring out the best in me. I'm looking for someone to bring out the worst in me." And Omega's part in response was, "I'm glad we're going to that dark place. I'll see you there." On Countdown.
So we got some Coke Zero Kenny there. We got like a little bit of that. Yeah. A little bit of that cleaner.
I like it.
Yeah.
So some more of that.
Yeah. You ain't seen. We ain't even got started. What was his line?
Yeah, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started.
Yeah.
Like, we got a little bit of that, Kenny. We also got a whole bunch of CZW footage, which is...
That's terrifying, because it sets that as that's the line of expectation.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Last week, it was just, like, the kind of violence that you haven't seen in 10, 20 years.
Yes.
Did Moxley go back and watch his match with Janela? Did we rewatch Kenny and Janela? Both those matches are fucking horrifying.
They are. Yeah.
So I feel like we're gonna see some Carrot Top business. We're gonna see some prop comedy.
Yeah. Well, it's not gonna be like a TV exploding or hot dog carts. It's gonna be more like the CZW stuff, which is what happened on Countdown. There was actually a whole segment where he walked around the ECW arena, talked about old CZW shows. There's a whole thing featuring CZW on Countdown. So check it out if you guys haven't seen it.
So it's Countdown. So we just have to start watching Countdown now.
I think it's a special occasion before
the reviews. It was a 36-minute show.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff.
Easy breezy.
Maybe they should just put that on the buy-in.
Maybe they will. I think a lot of those packages on Countdown are going to go into the show.
Have they even said that they have a buy-in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned that was
so it was announced that
B. Priestley and
Britt Baker
and
Janela versus Spears are both on the buy-in. They were officially announced.
Okay, Janela Spears I can understand because it's like quickly done, but Priestley and Baker?
Yeah. You want to put
I don't think it's the end of that feud.
Yeah, and it's like exactly.
That's true, but like, man, they've been building that feud for months.
Well, we'll see what they do.
Maybe it's not the blow-off.
Yeah. We'll see what they do. Yeah.
Although, making B. Priestley rushed is not the best thing to
that's true.
I don't know.
We got a little help.
So this main event, first thing I want to talk about with this main event, so Frank, you were saying they finally really nailed down Kenny's entrance.
Yep.
It works really well now. It doesn't sort of fall over itself and interrupt itself, which I really like.
I like that they gave time to the main event, so they dropped the lights.
Yep.
And they did this is the main event presentation. Yep. That was what the tag titles were missing last week.
They were rushed.
I felt really bad for those guys because their match was rushed, the finish was rushed. They didn't get the championship entrances and celebrations. I feel like they really deserved. If you try to put your tag team division on top of the world, you need to have stuff like this, which is what we got this week.
I just need to shout out. Well, click it one more time, and we'll take us home probably, I hope. All right. Don't worry, guys. There we go. Okay. What I really enjoyed about this match, which, again, I don't mean to throw praise around a ton for him, but he's just so good at it. Hager's in the exact right spots everywhere all over this match, and it's awesome.
Oh, it's fantastic. When he catches Guevara, it's awesome. I'll give it
There we go.
Is it back on?
How are we doing?
We're back on.
Great.
There we go. Yeah, we're back. Cool.
Hager's in all the right spots.
Yeah, the way he caught Sammy was awesome.
Sammy was great.
Yeah. And then still there, obviously, to take the dive from Kenny.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah. They're using him very well. He doesn't have to say anything. He's just menacing. He's there. He's just Jericho's heater.
I love that this segment, it showed, first off, the more they're different, the more they're kind of the same. Yeah. Because there's some things that aren't broken. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. A go-home show should, most Dynamites have ended with a giant brawl, but it also...
This one hit all the notes it needed to, right?
Absolutely. But it's... And I've said this on the show before, AEW reminds me so much of the best parts of the Attitude Era, because AEW can walk and chew gum at the same time. You can have the Elite versus Inner Circle storyline happening at once. It can be the main focal point of the show, but everybody else has several storylines happening at once. You can build for Full Gear, but you can build for the future. Yeah. I mean, there was a huge moment that, let it not go without being said, the Inner Circle just made an enemy of Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
Because Tito Santana. Santana and Ortiz. I am having the weirdest Freudian slips today. Paraplexus. they bum rushed Jon Moxley, and that's not an enemy you want to make.
Right.
Yeah, they got DDT'd on that mat quick.
Yeah.
And I love that they went straight back into the Kenny Brawl.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about the main event real quick. Hangman looked great.
Yeah.
But he lost.
Look, someone's got to lose in that match.
I know.
Jericho's got to go over because he's the champion going into the pay-per-view.
And there's clearly this whole Hangman angle that's going on right now, where it's just like Hangman's kind of falling out with the Elite.
He was not involved with that brawl the way that the rest of the Elite were, from what I saw.
I'm sure that's going to be maybe picked back up on in BTE.
Yeah. Even though, his Elite buddy made the save.
Yep.
I'm sure he would perceive it as, Cody was just trying to get his hands on his opponent.
Yeah.
Before Full Gear. But, yeah, this is an interesting angle that's going on. We need to see a little bit more of this on TV. We've been building on BT, but you can't just do that.
Yeah.
You've got
it's hard.
You've got a lot more people watching your TV show than you do on your YouTube channel. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Yeah. But yeah, again, Johnny Clutcher, you're so right here. I love the story of Jericho kind of like trial by fire for Sammy Guevara, making him wrestle most of the match. Like, show me something, kid.
Him and Jericho work great together.
It's a nice, like, sort of father-son dynamic. It is actually, what's funny, it really does parallel Cody and MJF in a great way, and I'm looking forward to that tag match eventually.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and MJF was perfect here, too.
There was that shot of MJF standing with the Elite, and it looked so right with Cody and MJF and the Bucks, and it was just like, how cool is it, like, that he is this, like, complex character, where, like, MJF is a piece of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But inside that piece of shit is a good person for now.
Now.
And I just really like that complexity.
I want them to wait forever until we even have a full face turn for MJF.
Yeah.
And then he can put the knives in.
If they do the War Games match, that's when I could see there being some kind of turn. But yeah, Anna, I know you've been having trouble sort of attaching yourself to Hangman. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's all there. Unfortunately,
I just realized I'm getting green screened.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
The yellows are green screen.
Oh, sweet.
You can see right through me.
Oh my God, Frank, are you okay?
Yeah, I just.
Okay.
You were just
reminding
people Wednesdays.
There you go. I do think there is a disconnect when you first watch Hangman. I think maybe we don't see it because we're so used to him. When we first saw that Long Beach match against Sling Blade, we weren't quite sold.
Yeah.
He grows on you. You know.
He gets better and better and
he's
better.
He's a 5'2" guy. I mean, this is probably the third week in a row where we've
said
talked
that.
about this on chat.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna work out for him. I think he's turning heel though.
I think it would be a good idea for the character.
Yeah. The evil cowboy. They can put him in Dark Order.
That'd be Jesus. You want to click one more time? One of the coolest parts of the entire show. Young Bucks make an appearance. Nick diving off the set. Just cool shit. Jericho stumbles into the cameraman.
Oh my God! So Jericho stumbles in to the shot to catch him, and then stumbles out to smack the cameraman. Hilarious. Just absolutely it's so funny.
Work. Great way to end the show.
Yeah.
Great way to end the show.
Yeah. What a fun show.
Yeah.
Guys. It's BTE time.
It's BTE time. So
we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, I don't think.
Let's do it this way. Let's talk about the two BTEs that we haven't talked about on this show.
Okay.
Oh, you mean BTE Story?
BTE Story, and there was one after that as well.
Yeah.
So first off, there was a Halloween edition.
It was fine.
It
was very funny. I think it's skippable.
Yeah.
I don't think it's essential.
That was a fun show.
Yeah.
Oh. Really?
Yeah. I think it teased some stuff with Hangman, like in the animated segment. We did get more Merch Freak, which I really enjoy.
Right. Yeah, the Nick Merch Freak stuff is really
but
funny.
I think these shows are the BTEs are getting not necessarily skippable, but they're being much more padded out recently with footage from the shows behind the scenes.
I would actually, I might argue about this.
Okay.
The Hangman angle is entirely on BTE.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Fair.
Well, and Maria Ling, shout outs to her, the artist who's been doing all this animated stuff.
Right,
I think
she
it's
did
super cool.
She did the bit at the end of being the Elite for the last
year.
Yes,
the bit at the end of being the Elite. She does a lot of stuff on her Twitter, so give her a good follow. But the Toy Story parody, I thought it was really fun, and
I'm a cartoon guy, so for me it was just like I have critiques on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, I actually thought they did a very good job.
Yeah.
But I have opinions on how wrestlers think about illustration and animation.
Right. Sure.
Which is to not spend a whole lot of money, and maybe they should give these guys a little bit more time. I actually like their art style, and I thought they did a good job.
Yeah. Well, she's just a fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
did a great job. It's just like give people. I work in animation professionally. Sure. I have opinions.
Private party at a Halloween party. What do we think? They both wanted to be Spider-Man.
It was cute.
I get it.
Yeah. Oh, so I'm gonna go quickly to chat, Joaquin.
Oh yeah.
Malazim. Also, hey, how's it going, Malazim?
Yo.
For some reason, I feel like Hangman is going to turn on the Elite, considering how many brawls he has been absent
yes,
for.
absolutely.
I think it can even be as simple as that playing out on TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the BTE angle is definitely complimentary and like backs this up a lot.
See,
it's kind of like Kenny's angle as well, where it's just like Kenny Omega's lost his mind, was just Excalibur saying that, and the entire angle was actually not on their TV show.
Right.
I think there's something a little more nuanced going on, because I agree that is mainly the storyline. I don't think he's turning heel. I think he's going to become a Moxley-esque sort of tweener.
A Moxley-esque Moxley.
A loner type.
He's a loner.
Okay, so
it doesn't serve him to be in the Elite.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to give him a new name. Hangman, Adam Page Hangman.
Hangman.
Okay.
There you go.
That's his bit.
He'd be the High Plains Drifter.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's the Drifter? He's coming to... Wait, you heard it here first, guys. The Drifter to AEW.
I'd like that, actually. It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's just move on to this week's BTE.
Yeah.
All right. You had...
more Merch Freak at the end.
You had a
Big
little
segment.
more Merch Freak, but it started with Rick Knox, who is
giving up.
He's done. He wants to be a cool guy.
Yeah, Rick Knox no longer wants to enforce the rules because people just gave him shit forever. And that's really funny. It parallels what's happened on TV as well.
Yeah.
Like, I love that they were doing this angle on BT where it was just like, oh, Knox is enforcing the rules even in airports and stuff.
Yep.
And then on TV, all these tag team matches like fall apart and he doesn't do anything, and JR screams over the air about how he's doing a bad job. And now he's just like, who even cares anymore?
Yeah.
I think that's really funny.
I need to say something. Knox, I don't know if you're watching. I hope maybe someone sends a clip of this to you. I think we can crowdfund some money for him if it's a money thing. I don't think it is. He's got this new contract.
Yeah.
Knox, I love you, buddy. You're one of the best referees in the business. We need you to get new pants.
Yeah.
Wait, those apple bottom jeans with the jeans?
Those are...
What's wrong? The wash, the cut, the fit.
He's wearing 38s and he's a 25.
I know, and he's just got his belt hoisted up to here. But okay.
Do we need a tan France?
Hey,
I think so.
Yeah.
When they get back from Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I understand that Morrissey was made fun of so much that he gave his jeans to Rick Knox.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Morrissey's sack jeans.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Morrissey just got such a hard time from the internet. He's just like, hey, referee Rick Knox, could you wear these?
Take these jeans.
Take these jeans. It's the brotherhood of the traveling large pants.
Okay. All right. We're moving on.
All right. Justin Roberts.
Why would we ever move on? Is this
practicing
like
his Nakazawas. What do we think of this? These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Yeah.
It's something that happened.
These are things that happened on BTE.
Yeah.
Joaquin's list of things.
All right. Trent's mad that he had to be more.
Yeah, again, this is probably something that TNT paid for. Like, hey, promote Rick and Morty, put it on BTE.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going straight back to chat because this is actually...
Yeah.
I love this fantasy bookie we got here. Johnny with the Hangman and Pac having a common enemy ? I love this.
Yeah.
Because this is like the Sami Zayn and Pac.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn and Pac angle from NXT.
Yeah.
Where Pac was the NXT champion and Sami Zayn started to, and he healed out.
Yep.
As a champion, and then Sami Zayn came in and he had to heal out too to try and get there. But then in the end, he had pulled back and then he won the title. And Pac realized the error of his ways.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that angle. Seeing something like that with like Hangman and Pac.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Well, it's also like Hangman finding his edge, right? He doesn't really have that.
Right.
Yeah. And Malazim with another great piece of like fantasy booking here, where it's just like, and I'm gonna build on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna yes and this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like be interesting for Hangman to go Inner Circle as a twist on the MJF plan. So the idea is it's just like, oh, you think MJF's gonna go Inner Circle and as Hangman?
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah.
And then MJF takes over in the Elite.
What a Russo swerve.
Hey, here's the thing. It isn't a Russo swerve because it would actually make sense.
Right.
Yeah.
It actually makes sense. And those were the best swerves of the Attitude Era.
It's
where
true.
It's like the ones that make sense. And the worst ones are the ones that make no sense.
Right. No, absolutely. Yeah. What do we got next?
All right.
Like, how could the Big Show ever work with the Big Boss Man again? And Al Snow, how could he work with the Big Boss Man again? He made him eat his dog.
Money. Yeah.
SCU attempts to do the dancing scene from Pulp Fiction.
It was terrible.
It was cute.
I loved this.
I didn't like this at all.
You didn't like this at all?
It was cute.
Nope.
CD doing a little.
I mean, I nope.
All right.
I didn't love the button with Scorpio playing Farouk, but other than that,
the damn thing again.
The damn thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was cute. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk
I
about.
thought it was cute, but at the end of the day, we don't know.
No. Let's talk about it though.
It's fine.
I wanted to talk about it during Eels, but it seems like you sort of disagree with how I was gonna sort of pitch my Eels picks.
Okay.
Because
I love that we're still doing Eels pick this week because, like, I'll be entirely honest, I don't know what episode of which anything on BTE actually happened anymore. I just know I've watched all of them.
I watch everything. I just don't pay that close attention anymore because we're not doing the podcast anymore.
I still write recaps that I just say to myself.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you poor
All right,
bastard.
so
hey, it's gonna be great. What we'll do is we'll just tape Joaquin, and there'll be a Patreon reward event.
There we go. See, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Like a hostage tape. Just Joaquin reading a script on the camera.
Johnny doesn't want to see Inner Circle turn into NWO.
Absolutely.
I agree,
yes,
too.
100%.
Inner Circle should remain pretty tight.
No, it needs to make sense, and it needs to be what Cody's saying is the motivation for it. Is he surrounding himself with impressionable people?
Hangman's pretty impressive.
What if at the end of the day, Sammy Guevara doesn't cut it, and then Hangman replaces
Gets
him?
replaced. Also
The big
interesting.
Moment.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
Well, let's just move on then to the Eels list. Why don't I remind you guys?
Okay.
About Eels.
First, let me remind you guys about what Eels is. It's a vestigial trace of the origins of this project.
Mm-hmm.
The original Watching the Elite.
Yeah.
Not live.
Where we were binging Watching the Elite to get to All In. And so we wanted to create sort of the through line of what the good episodes of Being the Elite are.
And Eels is the essential elite list.
Eels. Okay. So let me remind you about what the episodes were this month. There was one in November. BTE 173, that featured behind the scenes of the first Dynamite.
Sure.
So it's historic.
Yeah.
There might be a reason to keep it in Eels. BTE 174 had the start of Janela versus Spears and Tully. And also it had a scene where Omega kind of hashed it out with the Bucks. He said, if we're this is gonna work if the three of us stick together.
I liked it that they actually started to work together.
Yeah.
And that they've actually pulled back from the angle a bit.
These are great scenes, but you got to remember, like, we have to weight them differently now because there's just like a television show that happens.
But we're saying, is it essential to the experience
of enjoying
AEW?
Okay.
That's how it shifted.
I feel like the Kenny angle and the Hangman angle are both essential.
Agreed.
To the show.
Fine. Yeah,
fair.
But anything else, I mean, at its finest, BTE is just a dumb, funny show.
Sure. And it's like,
but you don't even like the dumb, funny stuff with this Pulp Fiction dancing and the damn.
There's dumb funny.
That's true.
And then there's Doug funny.
Okay. Doug funny. Hey-o.
Yeah, and that is straight Doug, which is to say, a not funny segment.
And Johnny's calling it cringe funny.
You like Doug?
I like
Did you know that Doug grew up to be Dilbert?
Did he really?
That's the canon, man.
Oh, that's rough.
My head canon.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
all right. You scared me.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Johnny's saying that
My
Pulp Fiction was hokey and cringe funny, but it's always been cringe funny.
A lot of BT's cringe funny.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking like that segment. I thought it was a bad segment.
Okay.
I love that we're still talking about it.
BTE 175. Marco gets his Minisaurus mask. Kenny Page
I like
have
that.
a moment.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
BTE 176. The first merch freak.
Yep.
Cody and Hangman talk.
Okay.
And have their moment.
Sure.
So I think those are all necessary because you're seeing this through line and they're important scenes.
Are you gonna add them to the YouTube playlist?
Sure, why not? BT
There's a first time for everything.
That's the Halloween one.
Yeah.
And then finally BT 178, which this week featured the This Ain't Water. I think that the only one that isn't going to be
This Ain't Water is a very funny bit.
Yeah, but
they broke, which is very funny.
They broke.
Yeah.
It was just a nice little moment of joy.
Yes.
That's just a bunch of guys backstage making stupid jokes and then just cracking up at their own jokes.
Yeah.
That's
God, they still have time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Well, because Brandon Cutler gets paid.
And also they write the show the night before at the arena.
2 contract cut?
Yes, and Hangman's still editing it, as we saw in BTE 177.
Sure. All right.
So the only one I would take out is BTE 178. And I wouldn't include 173. But it's historic, and we've always said one of the reasons we like BTE is its sort of history in the making.
The behind the scenes of the first AEW Dynamite reminds me of like the All In specials.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. Except, where's Flip? Where's Marty?
Marty,
And,
November 30th. That's the rumor.
Well,
let's
as BB Anna says, save Marty and Dalton.
Yeah.
Save them from that rat trap of a place.
Oh my God! Did you?
I was there for that tweet storm. Yeah.
You saw how much Kelly Klein earns.
Yeah.
$24,000. It's a full-time wrestler.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That's
the
reprehensible.
star of your division.
That's reprehensible. Yeah. That's XFL money.
It's sad. It's not great.
That's a 4th-round linebacker for the XFL.
It's not good.
That's very true.
It's not good.
It's wrestling. You don't get bonuses for winning matches.
Also true.
All right, so the Eels list for October 2019 and the first week of November 2019.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
BTE 173.
Yeah. BTE 173.
BTE 174.
BTE 174.
BTE 175.
BTE 175.
BTE 176.
BTE 176.
I guess you guys didn't like the Halloween one.
It was okay.
We've always liked the Halloween ones. I feel like we're growing apart. You guys are Hangman Paging me.
No, just,
Am I Hangman Page? Who's Hangman Page?
Don't know. We're all Coke Zero Kenny.
I think that's what's happening right
All
now.
right, Elite of the Elite.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's Nick.
Nick Jackson.
Where is this Nick Jackson on TV?
Yeah, that's the
All right,
thing.
chat.
Is that
Maybe you found the SEU stuff hokey, but what do we think about Nick Jackson Merch Freak? Is this funny to you guys?
Merch Freak is my
Elite of the Elite for
favorite
BTE. It's got to be Merch Freak. Elite of the Elite for the actual like show, the whole product's got to be Cody.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody's return. Make him say
Yeah.
Just
holistically, he's hitting all the right notes.
Yeah. And Casadelos, friend of the show in the chat. How are you doing, man?
Hey.
All my friends are dead, Marty.
He'll be back soon.
I need to catch up on the villain show.
I don't even know if they're still doing that.
Yeah,
is Villain show still happening?
There's been like 3 episodes.
Okay. Oh, so it was kind of like.
And I wrote up a recap of the first one, and we never did it.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
you did a good job.
Yeah. All right. Some other nominees. They're just throwing them out there. Honorable mentions. Do You, Frankie? The Bob Holly.
Do Ya is a great bit.
It's a good bit.
Chill Ass Knox, but it's obviously Merch Freak.
Yeah, it's Merch Freak. Lock it in.
Elite of the Elite. You're right.
I think it's
Nick
Cody.
on BTE. Cody in real life.
Yeah.
Okay. Shut up and take my 20.
This is easy.
Make him say.
Mana.
The Inner Circle shirt.
Is a great.
It's a pro wrestling tee.
Fair. Okay, fair. You can talk me into it.
Young Bucks flip flops.
Young Bucks blue shirt.
Young Bucks
Merch
blue shirt had an
Freak.
entire segment built around it.
Young Bucks tie.
MJF scarf.
The scarf.
The scarf looks like hell.
It's terrible.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah. So Casadelos, the No Limit Cody.
Yeah.
It's the No Limit Cody.
We made him say and here's the thing. Did you see Brandi's tweet?
No, I didn't.
Like, she tweeted, like, at the merch, I forget the merch guy's name, she's like, God damn it, and, like, wrote his name, the guy, the guy who
So
did
we're
it.
gonna do this live.
It's already gone, by the way. They already took it down. Yeah, the shirt's
make him say,
It's not on Pro Wrestling Tees
They
anymore.
took it away. It was a limited edition thing.
Yeah.
And then Cody and Brandi were both just like, we probably shouldn't sell this.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find it on T Republic, though.
All right.
Don't encourage bootleg wrestling merchandise.
You can find it on BrianHebner.com.
I haven't seen Earl lately.
Yeah. Where's my new shirt I bought?
Oh, what'd you get?
Ooh.
My OO.
Oh,
Like-
wow.
Oh wow.
No,
Oh,
love
wow.
it. I love it.
Yeah, I got my OO.
All right, that was good. Okay,
The
so
pink OO one's really good.
That's good.
so you know what? For the first time, because we can't agree,
All right.
we're gonna leave this up to chat.
All right.
Who? Shut up and take my 20.
Yeah, you tell
Who's
us.
got it?
I'm seeing No Limit T.
Yeah,
No
that's-
limit. Is
that's
anybody
what I'm
gonna
saying.
agree with that?
Yeah.
Let's see. It takes like this little delay.
Yeah.
The little
yeah,
delay.
yeah. We'll double back on it. We'll double back. Yeah. Where are we going next?
AEW Dark.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here we are.
So
You're actually gonna play Dark.
we're just gonna start
We're gonna
playing
get
it.
DMCA'd, man.
That's right.
Oh, man, I really enjoyed my Twitch channel, guys.
Yeah. All right. I think we can just kind of talk about this show because we're getting desperately out of time.
Yeah.
I think we just want to talk about this show like sort of like on a big picture.
Well,
Like-
I've got a we got the big idea for Dynamite. I got the small idea for Dark.
Okay.
What's the small idea?
But actually,
But
follow with me here. But actually, MJF, great commentator.
Fantastic. Yes.
Yeah, but actually, Michael Nakazawa, he can actually wrestle, which puts Spears over by
Yeah.
actually beating him.
Yeah.
But actually, Joey Janela, not the guy who you think he is,
Sure. Yeah.
but actually, we do have Mercedes Martinez in this promotion.
Okay,
and she's gonna help out.
Okay, so
that match.
I'm annoyed
Uh-huh.
that this was Mercedes Martinez's return to the division.
Yeah.
Had that big spot.
Yeah.
Everyone pops huge for Mercedes, almost wins that battle royale.
Yeah.
Goes away, and then it's like, you're gonna be on Dark in a tag match.
It's crowded. The show's
Yeah, but
crowded.
you know, Emi Sakura was on 3 Dark matches, and now she's gonna be in the match of the pay-per-view.
Yeah, but
this is the Cesaro corollary. Not everybody can be at the top at the same time.
Yeah.
At least give people decent debuts. If you see something in them that
is that an actual debut? I would argue that it's not a real debut until they get on Dynamite.
Yeah, I mean,
because they do mention it when somebody like, oh, this is the first singles win. This is the first time on Dynamite. I mean, Excalibur makes it a point to say it. MJF is right, absolutely. Like, again, let's just go there. MJF, great commentator.
He did that really difficult thing. He threaded the needle of being his same smug, dickish self while also putting the people over.
Yes.
Like, I hate this person, but I gotta admit they're good at this thing or that thing.
It's like Corey Graves.
When he cared.
Back when he cared.
It reminded me a lot of CM Punk on commentary.
Yeah. Where's his Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Diet Pepsi, excuse me.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's Pepsi, man.
Yeah, Pepsi.
I just wanted a Pepsi.
Yeah, it's a good bit. It's a good bit.
Yeah. AEW Dark. I think this was one of the better episodes.
I thought most of the matches went longer than they needed to. I think you could have cut some time out of those matches and maybe given us a package, some more character work.
Yeah.
Especially the main event went on, and the women's match went.
Well, we think about Big Swole.
I always say the women's match because unfortunately it was the only one on the show.
Big Swole's great.
Yeah.
All the
need some work.
Yeah,
which is why Mercedes Martinez is there.
Exactly. You put Allie and Mercedes in that match to get Sadie and Swole some reps.
Yeah.
Right, and they need those reps because this is kind of part darkest part NXT, part house show,
mid-card.
Like it's this thing. Yeah.
And then occasionally you just have Kenny and Janela try and murder each other.
Right. It's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
So Johnny's saying we got to get to Luchasaurus has to get better quick, which he's day to day is what they said on the show.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah,
I do think this was like a blessing in disguise for the tag tournament. I think all that stuff worked out really great for the booking of the show. I really dug the Marco and Jungle Boy bit. I thought it went over so much better on TV. I thought that was a real moment where people realize what Marco Stunt is actually capable of.
Yeah.
I've always liked Marco Stunt.
Yeah.
I've always liked him. I do like him as the third man in the tag team.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's the guy that can get beat up.
They're making do right now.
And sometimes...
Yeah, we agree.
And sometimes the guy who gets beat up has to wrestle in the match so he can get beat up and lose.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? I want him to keep on losing. I want him to keep on getting beat up. So when he finally rolls someone up for that pin, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would give you that. Yeah, I definitely... I can't wait for Luchasaurus to get back. For me, Jungle Boy's natural state is being the little guy in a team.
Yeah.
And right now he has to kind of be the big guy in his team. And I just... It sort of muddies the waters of what the story they're telling with that character and who that character is. Yeah. And again, it's utilitarian. We need Mark Stunt to be there, but just... I agree with Johnny Cliche. Just get well soon.
Yeah. Also, guys, we've got MJF on commentary. We've had Taz on commentary. Where's Golden Boy?
For the pay-per-view.
Awesome. That's fine.
He's got other stuff to do.
I just miss him.
Yeah.
Where's Alex Marvez? If you're gonna give someone reps, put him on Dark. Nope, no Marvez.
No.
I thought backstage in his countdown segments,
he's fine.
I thought he was good at those.
Now you got Dasha. She's great.
She's also great. Yeah.
Also a vampire though.
Yeah. No reflection.
Did you see like Alvarez? It's just like, how is this the same Dasha?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they let her,
be a
also
human.
Tony, pants corner. One more time.
Uh-huh.
You can't wear the khakis with the black AEW blazer. You can't do it. Yeah. And if you're gonna do it, your shoes can't be brown.
Right.
Just mistakes are being made, and we need to fix. I'm no fashion guy. That's more of you're the sartorialist.
No, you're wearing a jacket right now.
This
got patches on
this is your go home jacket.
Yeah, it's my go home jacket. But I'm trying to help everybody out here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, let it not go without being said. Alex Abrahantes got hired.
Okay. Is he
former
doing
ROH Spanish guy.
Yeah.
They did tonight as well.
Yeah.
Dasha and Alex.
So, again, we're not the show to talk about ratings. I don't really give a shit about ratings.
Don't care.
All I want is wrestling to succeed.
Exactly.
And AEW is succeeding right now. Their viewership has increased in Canada, and they're being moved to a more prominent TV station, I believe.
Doing great in London or in England.
In England, it's just on the rise again. I'm really happy for these guys. I hope the ratings are holding steady right now. And yeah, that's my frank rating watch. I'm just like, I just really want everybody to succeed.
It's a good segment.
And also I'm glad NXT just kind of settled down.
Yeah.
Like NXT is just like they're doing all the big NXT stuff on SmackDown. I had a blast watching that SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think it's the only SmackDown I literally remember enjoying.
It's been a little while.
It's been years for me. But yeah, NXT has been going great too. Power's been going great.
A lot of good wrestling.
I need to catch up on MLW.
Great stuff.
They
had a pay-per-view this weekend. It was good.
Was it like Super Fight?
I can't remember the name of it.
Super Fight.
Yeah.
It was like MLW Super Fight.
Yeah.
And I was
it was
like,
a good Big Tent
awesome.
show.
Yes.
Every match offered a different thing, which is great.
Yeah, Golden Boy did have the Overwatch World Cup too.
Okay, well, there you
a
go.
little thing called
There
the
you go.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
World Cup.
So should we give our predictions for the show on Saturday and then go home?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's
All
go
right.
through that card.
You got the card?
I have it.
Do I have a slide for that?
You do.
Ah, sick.
I got you pictures,
Dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't look at them before I started. Who knows what you put in there?
Yeah.
Do we have any more other than this one?
That's the last one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Adam John. Yeah.
Adam John, thank you so much for 14 months resub. Didn't watch the latest AEW, but supporting the Frank content.
Nice.
I thoroughly appreciate it. Oh, and ACSC, thank
Nice.
you so much for 23-month resub.
Fantastic.
Dude, we're coming up on 2 years. I gotta get those 2-year badges. Also, like, check out that first badge. One of the first guys to subscribe to
That's
the channel.
awesome.
Thoroughly appreciate it.
Good looking out.
Thank you both so much. I really appreciate it. Y'all very sweet.
Yeah.
Joey Janela versus Shawn Spears with Tully Blanchard.
This is actually one of the harder ones because neither guy can really deserve to lose, but that's
Right.
what's so nice about the stakes of
This is the buy-in, by the way.
Yeah.
And again, this was set up with
Janela.
1 BTE,
Yeah.
1 Dark, and 1 run-in to save Brandon Cutler,
If-
everybody's favorite D&D player.
If
Yeah.
Shawn Spears is a mid-card act,
yeah.
Mhm.
then he should lose. If they have...
But so is Janela.
I don't think Joey Janela's going to stay a mid-card act.
W-
The support that he's getting from that crowd, they
It-
got to go with it.
But you've got to have guys that are hot and stay in the mid card for at least a little while because it's too crowded up there. See those 4 guys on the screen right now?
Yeah.
Is Janela going to beat one of them?
Right.
What about Darby?
But, okay.
Well, Hangman.
Also,
Well-
where is Darby?
Well, yeah.
we didn't talk about it. There was the angle with Joey and 1 Jimmy Havoc. The
Yeah.
undeniable Jimmy Havoc.
Right.
Although not undeniable enough to not run your audio during his interview.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But basically, just to recap from Dark, if you didn't see it, Havoc spent the whole tag match wanting to do some heelish stuff. Janela
Yep.
said no, like I said, but actually Joey Janela's not exactly who you think he is.
Yep.
Havoc wanted to use some staples. He gigged on Dark.
But see, I don't think this necessarily, when stuff like this happens, I don't think it necessarily has to immediately lead into a match.
Sure.
This could just be maybe
That's why
setting up.
WWE sort of
Yeah,
institutional
you're
memory.
still, yeah. So this is, it's just,
Janela and Jimmy Havoc don't get along.
Yeah.
it's just these characters have history. These are
Yeah.
real characters. When they end up together,
Yeah.
there's friction. That's just
Yeah.
that's what it is. And maybe if it leads to a match, great. If
Yeah.
not, this is just character building.
Yeah. What's your prediction?
Janela.
You're going with Janela?
Janela.
I think Spears is going to take this one. I think he has to. I really do.
I'm gonna say Spears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I feel
that-
like here's the thing. I feel like Spears has to, but I just want Janela.
I
there
like
you
it.
go. But Tully, I think Tully's gonna be the deciding factor here.
Yeah. Hey, not to get all WWE booking on you, but
Yeah.
I think Janela can stand the loss.
Yeah.
Spears really can't take it.
That's my thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough. Although again, one of your first matches on the card, maybe you don't want the heel going over. It's tough stuff.
Well,
maybe want something fun to watch.
That moves us on into the buy-in. B. Priestley versus Britt Baker, DDS. She didn't go to she didn't go to dental school for nothing.
Okay.
Okay. This was of course set up at Fighter Fest.
Yeah.
And
camera.
Joaquin, you want to get us one more time?
yeah.
All right. This is the last time we got to hit this button for the night. This is exciting.
Yeah, we're gonna work that one out for next time. I think.
We're getting there. We're
Yeah.
getting there. We're back faster than ever.
Yeah.
Okay, so Britt Baker, B. Priestley. This one's hard. You know what's funny? I know that they always want to give us finishes. I think maybe they put this on the pre-show for a reason. I think it would be good for this story if they went to a no contest.
Yeah.
If it was like a double count out or a disqualification, something that was
you
like
think
a
that
muddy
helps?
finish.
Do you think showing a muddy finish on your pre-show helps you sell your main show?
It does.
And that's the big problem with like AEW right now, where it's like WWE, you could have like a fuck finish on your pre-show because you've already subscribed to the network. You got to throw down 50 bones or whatever for this one,
Right.
and it's like
get that heat.
But I think AEW's already shown that they're not afraid. They don't see the pre-show as the hard sell part of the show. They see the pre-show as just an extension of the show where they're giving you some free matches. Like the same thing with like the Battle Royal. We had a menagerie of characters in this Battle Royal. And maybe that wasn't the best foot forward for a new promotion. They did it anyway. So I could see them doing a no contest.
The story of the match is that, and I misspoke, the feud started at Fight for the Fallen, actually, is that she gave her a legit concussion. They went with it.
Yeah.
They're saying they're also working with sort of the meta-narrative that Pete Priestley's unsafe, and you can go to Joshi Twitter for a little recap on how that works.
I don't like that kind of kayfabe acknowledgement.
I was not a fan at all. Yeah. No.
Yeah. If the idea is it's just like, hey, she's trying to hurt people.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's how you play that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey, this is more than a match. This is someone who's trying to hurt people, and she's trying to end my career, and she's trying to hurt me. Like that's a wrestling angle.
Yeah.
Like let's
Yeah.
But yeah, Britt Baker's game that push strong.
Yeah. I mean,
Johnny doesn't like Baker. A lot of people don't like.
Boy,
Baker.
Johnny, you're real anti-dentite. Man.
Hey, here's the thing.
Nice.
We all got floss.
Yeah.
We all got floss. But especially Marco Stunt. But Shazam.
Nice.
I think Baker is falling into her role very well. I feel like a heel Britt Baker could totally work. But I don't know. I thought she looked better. Like I think Britt Baker's looking better and better every time I see her on TV.
Yeah.
Just again, it's like for like a lot of these people, it's just getting those reps in.
Yeah.
And getting used to it. I mean, I thought Britt Baker looked great at All In.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I remember. You know, we could also see here. I mean, again, not just to keep going back to sort of a schmozzy finish. Maybe this is the debut of Brandi and Kong. Maybe they ruin the match. Try to sort of take the spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I think there's a lot of things the different directions they can go here, or they can just give us a clean Brit win, which also works.
Yeah. Or it's just like let's establish B. Priestley.
Yeah.
We've talked about how Janela can take the loss. Spears needs it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like Britt can take the loss too. Maybe Priestley needs it.
Yeah.
So official predictions. So wins and losses matter here
Priestley.
on Watching the Elite Live.
No contest.
I'm gonna say that. Priestley's gonna win because Britt gets disqualified.
Okay.
Going too far.
Oh, I actually like that. Maybe she pulls too hard. What did she say? Her mentabular. Something.
I didn't go to dental school.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mandible claw.
Yeah. Pull her fucking jaw off.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Next up, I'm gonna go in the order of what I think is the. We're now on to the main card.
Okay.
Importance.
All right.
So non-title matches first. Hangman Adam Page versus Pac.
Pac's got this one.
Pac.
Sorry, excuse me. Pac. It keeps the story going of Hangman sort of starting to feel inadequate. I mean, this all goes back to when he thought his dick was small. You remember?
Yeah.
He's got real insecurity issues.
Yeah, he does.
No, seriously. I mean,
And his horse died.
And then he wasn't full gear ready.
Yeah.
Hank, I just want to give him a hug.
Yeah.
He's got some issues he's got to work out.
Cowboys need hugs too.
Is there a wrestling therapist we can get him hooked up with? There's a dentist. I mean,
there is a wrestling therapist.
Oh, is there?
You know, worked with Kane.
Dr. Shelby?
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah. Get him on the horn.
I agree with you guys. Pretty simple.
The mandibular nerve.
Thank you,
Johnny.
Yes,
Pac. I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
Next up, Rio, the champion, versus Emi Sakura. Now, I've got an interesting stat for you guys here.
Okay.
I did the work. Hashtag did the work.
You did the work. I'm proud of you.
Rio.
Yeah.
Is 12-2 against Emi Sakura all time.
Okay.
In singles matches. 12-2.
Wow.
Rio's got this.
This to me is the lock of the century.
Yeah.
Kenny said, although I'm very concerned with my own match, he's like, I can't wait.
Yeah.
For you to all see this match, and I can't wait for it either.
Yeah.
This was going to be a sleeper match of the night candidate.
You know what? I think Hangman and Pac could be the same thing, though.
Yeah. This is a stack card.
Yeah.
Because Hangman and Pac, the one that they did in the UK for that indie promotion,
yeah,
was dope.
It was a great match.
Yeah,
even with the schmozzy finish.
Better than the TV one they did.
100%. So are we going
Joshi Showcase. So next up, you've got
Rio across the board?
Yeah. Rio. SCU. That would be, of course, Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. Are we going to see CD?
I mean, it'd be nice if he was there as like a hype man, doing his manager thing. That'd be cool.
Yep.
Yeah, if they hit the music and he comes out first, I think he'll
big
pop
pop
for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is probably maybe this will curtain jerk, right?
I think so.
Probably.
That's SCU's job.
SCU's job is starting the show off right.
Yep.
They've done it many times very successfully.
Many times.
And I can't wait.
Yeah.
Versus the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix versus Private Party.
Yeah. Maybe they just put the two championship matches back to back or something like that.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm SCU.
SCU. You can't just...
Yeah, so if you want to
it'd be silly.
Yeah, if you want to establish the belt, you've got to leave it on your team for at least a little while.
Can't be flipping and the flopping with the jello. Oh, nope, can't do that.
Nope.
All right, moving on.
Okay. Just fell right into that one.
The Young Bucks.
It's a minefield out there.
It sure is.
That's the worst fucking Bill Cosby I've ever heard.
I'm busy, like on Cage Match. I'm not working
Joaquin,
on
it's not cool.
Yeah, cool.
Not cool.
Not cool cat.
Not a cat.
No. Young Bucks versus the Proud and Powerful, Santana and Ortiz. I think this is going to be the match of the night.
Wow, okay.
I'm
excited to see Santana and Ortiz actually, like, get out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but is it a Escalarte de la Muerte match?
It's not. It's just a regular old match. This is a hard one to call. Every time I feel like I pick against the Elite, I'm wrong.
Right.
But it feels weird to me to...
I mean, they have to win their first match, right?
That's what you'd think, yeah.
They have to, like, win it.
No, I mean, they beat the Beaver Boys.
They have to win their first match.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
Hey, they got added to the roster page.
Frank, not cool.
And John, dude, is it wrong that I want Stu Grayson and John Silver to be a tag team? Where it's like Stu Grayson and Stu Grayson Jr.?
That'd be awesome. I know.
There you go.
That.
Oh, it's like a nesting doll.
What if he's one of the minions? Do you take some mask off? There they are.
Yeah,
the Beaver Boys.
All right, so...
Oh my god, if they've been under some of those masks the whole time.
They probably have been.
That'd be hysterical.
Yeah.
That's a
They
good
probably
bit.
are, to be honest with you.
Good bit.
All right. What are we thinking?
Yeah, Johnny actually points out for the SCU match.
Yeah.
Taking the belt from Scorpio Sky specifically when they're pushing him so hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The only thing I could see is if they do a thing where if they're gonna freebird it and maybe they
CD gets
they
his
put
shot
CD into it exactly
and then he loses.
Oh,
don't make me think about that stuff.
Brutal.
Back to Joaquin.
I'm gonna say the Proud and Powerful.
Proud and Powerful.
Proud and Powerful first match, man.
Wow.
Bucks.
Sometimes
Bucks can lose.
The Bucks have. You know what? We said it before tonight.
Is this gonna be an Elite route? Like this paper?
Well, let's get into it. But I think that you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
I think they've done a bit of that already, and this is not the card to have the Young Bucks beat.
I'm gonna agree with Johnny Cliche. I think the Bucks are gonna take this one. I think they're gonna save the sort of fuckery, the inner circle interference stuff for a later match. And I think this one's gonna be clean. I think the Bucks are gonna take it. I just can't imagine every member of the Elite losing, and if I look at my picks that I've clearly written down right in front of me, that's how I'm seeing things going. So.
Well, so then let's do Moxley Omega next, but the first question is this match going on
It
last?
has to. It's a lights out match. Yeah.
Okay.
Or it goes on first before the show starts.
That'd be kind of awesome.
So who's taking it?
Moxley.
Omega.
It's his world. It's Moxley's world. It's his, like, highest profile match yet. He's,
Omega proves himself in this one either way.
Exactly, just by being there.
And they gain some respect.
There's going to be that moment where it's gone so far, they're both bloodied and tired, and there's going to be a moment where Moxley, like, I guarantee there's going to be a handshake after this match.
Okay, so here's the real questions about this match, the real pick'ems. Will there be chairs?
Yes.
Will there be tables?
Yes.
Will there be thumbtacks?
Yes.
Probably.
Will there be barbed wire?
Yes. There has to be. They teased it.
Yeah.
Here's the one for the chat, Frank.
Yep.
No.
No.
The final question.
Will there be ladders?
Oh, maybe.
No,
maybe. The one I want.
Janelle used it.
The one I want to ask.
Will there be light tubes? Chat. Will there be light tubes in Kenny Omega versus Jon Moxley? Jon Moxley says you haven't seen violence like this in 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
They're showing footage of CZW matches. We've seen how far Omega and Janela went. We've seen how far Moxley and Janela went.
And they've got to top it. No major American promotion has ever done light tubes on television.
Lucha Underground's the only one that anywhere close to
Casa de Los says nope.
Nope, no light tubes. Johnny, what you got?
Yeah, I don't personally think there's gonna be light tubes. At least I hope. Maybe it's more like I hope there isn't gonna be light tubes.
I
don't know, I hope there is, and that he gets it out of his system.
After we went to the GCW show and after we did our death extravaganza. Again, check out that episode. It's one of my favorite episodes of the This Is Awesome pod that we've done.
The Death Extravaganza.
The Death Extravaganza where we go through all the death matches. I don't know. I kind of like light tube shit now.
All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say yes on the light tubes.
I just don't want to cross that line.
Yeah.
I think once you open the door.
I mean, I feel like they're already crossed the lines.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Moxley's all around.
I think so. Frank.
I kind of want Kenny to win.
You locking it in?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, he's locking in Omega.
All right, and then finally, not going to end the show, but Le Champion, Chris Jericho versus Cody Rhodes. Now, I want you guys to guess. What is Chris Jericho's...
Casadelos says Mox versus Havoc will have light tubes. They're saving it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Save it.
Yeah.
Save it.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to the main event.
What is Cody Rhodes' record against Chris Jericho?
Cody Rhodes' record against Chris Jericho.
Yeah. All time. I looked it up.
Oh, you looked it up?
I did a whole thing.
They did a program in WWE?
No. It's just like... Guess.
Cody just always beats Chris Jericho.
I think Jericho's probably up on Cody like
at least a couple, right?
5-2.
Okay. What do you guys think, chat?
All right.
No time for the delay. All right. Chris Jericho is 6-0 against Cody Rhodes all time. That would be 4 tag matches. I'm not counting Royal Rumbles, of course.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not counting house shows. There were 2 singles matches in 2013 on Main Event and SmackDown. He won them both.
Wow.
The SmackDown match is 4 minutes and 52 seconds. You can find it on the YouTube channel.
Is that Stardust or Cody?
Cody.
Okay.
It's Cody Rhodes, 2013, baby.
Oh, okay, wow. I'd like to also thank Hilux Taco. Thank you so much for your 7-month resub.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a great night.
We're the friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Chuck. Joaquin.
Yeah. Hi.
So.
Who's taking this one?
They always find a way to get me to question myself.
Yeah.
Which I fucking love.
That's what we're here for.
I love it. That's why I watch this show now.
Yeah.
Like, it's unpredictable in a positive way.
Yeah.
Things happen for a reason, but still unpredictable.
Yep.
What if Cody, okay, if Cody wins, what does Jericho do?
Well, can I give a pitch for you?
Yeah.
And chat, you tell me if you agree. The only way I could see them having Cody win over Jericho is because this is the last big pay-per-view before January.
Yep.
If you want Jericho to be able to go to New Japan and lose to Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom, you do not want him to be the AEW World Champion. And there's no way that Jericho's going to beat Tanahashi at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
So are they taking the belt off of Jericho?
What does that bode for the New Japan AEW relationship?
It doesn't exist.
They said it's never happening.
Yeah. Don't do that to yourself.
No matter what,
don't do that to yourself.
I don't want to worry about
you're like the promotion version of being a Naito fan right now. Don't talk yourself into something that's not going to happen.
Yeah. Cody loss sets up him to renege on his title belt promise later on. Makes too much sense to keep the belt on Jericho, says Johnny.
Yeah.
I mean, it really makes sense to keep the belt on Jericho. But if he's going to lose to Tanahashi...
Yeah. Let me book this.
Delos says Jericho's going over Tana with the Judas effect.
Whoa. Okay. That, I mean...
Chrissy, 2 belts, huh?
Los.
No, there was no belt involved here.
Oh, right, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Los. You think Tanahashi's coming to AEW?
Oh my God! Could you imagine if he came out and did a run-in?
Yeah.
After the main event.
I mean, we've got this whole thing where Suzuki might be done with New Japan.
I've heard he's very upset with the booking.
Yeah. But who knows? That might just be him working because he's a great worker.
Maybe he wants to go to All Japan, wrestle Miyahara.
Yeah.
Or maybe
he wants to go to Big Japan and wrestle Walter.
Well, then he could be a coach in NXT.
Walter had a match in Big Japan 3 days ago.
Yeah. 20th anniversary match.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was him teaming with Large Man who we saw wrestle.
Wrestling's weird.
Swole Dad.
Where are you feeling?
How about Jericho retains?
Yep. Fuckery.
Cody loses. Spears costs him the match.
Spears?
Hangman.
How about Spears is like, what? You think after one match we're going to blow off a feud? And then they get involved with each other for a while?
I'm going to say Jericho goes over. I think that they do another tease with MJF. Mm-hmm. He gets taken out of the equation. A lot of bells and whistles in this one. I think it's going to be a situation where Hangman thinks he's helping.
Yeah.
And it somehow ends up costing Cody the match.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. I hate to see it.
Here's the thing.
But it'll keep you watching.
But also, it's just it's your first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What if Cody just wins the fucking belt? And it's a huge moment.
I mean, he's the biggest babyface in wrestling right now? ?
But eventually Dusty wins that belt, That's like the Dusty Rhodes booking is he actually takes it eventually.
It just seems too perfect for Cody. Like his mom is there. They get all this these promos about how this all he's ever wanted, the world title.
Jericho's making fun of him.
Yeah.
Shitting all over his company.
Exactly. It's just thou doth protest too much.
Dude, I just think about him winning the NWA Championship in the middle of the card at All In, and
but we knew that was happening. It was obvious.
Yeah, but the reaction he got was incredible.
Yeah. But this will not end the show.
Yeah. But I mean, do you want your first pay-per-view to be all bangers after TV? Yeah. Give me what I want.
No. Give me what you want.
Give me what
Chris
I want.
Jericho's going over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Jericho. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going with my heart today.
Yeah. Okay.
I want Cody Rhodes to win.
Mm-hmm.
Lock it in.
Wow. All right.
It's like when you bet on your favorite sports team as opposed to the sports team you think is going to win.
You're right. It was All In. Los, you're right. I think maybe we misspoke.
Yeah. NWA title All In. Just do it again.
Yeah.
Just do it again.
I don't know. I think I'd leave it on Jericho.
Hangman Fallout with the Elite during the title match would be huge.
Be massive. Yeah. And then maybe that's the reason why Mox is able to beat Kenny if that's in his head during that match as well.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of moving parts here. It's exciting.
Yeah. Exactly. It's going to keep me watching.
I can't wait for this show. But the sad news.
Yeah.
Is we're not going to be doing this after the show.
Which we wanted to. We tried. It's just
we're both on assignment.
We're on assignment. And it's not going to work out, unfortunately.
Yeah, you'll be in Hawaii.
I'm in Hawaii. Yeah. Well, actually, I'll be on an airplane.
You'll be you'll be physically on an airplane at the time. And Joaquin, you're going to be like
some other part of the country.
Yeah. I'm in another part of the country. I won't even be watching it.
Yeah.
That night.
Brutal.
So,
but you know what? I'm going to not be on this couch. I'm going to be on another couch.
On that couch out there.
Yeah.
The shoot couch.
And you know what? I'm going to be drinking.
Yeah.
I'm going to order some chicken.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe I'll like roast a pork shoulder or something. Oh wait, I have no one to share it with.
Aww.
No, there's gonna be like a couple.
Now we're getting guilt tripped over
what?
Here.
Yeah, no, I know.
But we'll be back with you guys soon talking about it.
We will. Yeah, we're gonna have lots to say.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah.
The show's gonna keep going. This show's gonna keep going.
Yeah, this show's gonna keep going. Again, it was one of those things where it's like we do it when we can.
Yes.
And when we can't, we don't. But yeah, next things we want to do: fix this camera so it doesn't fucking turn off all the time.
It's incremental improvements, guys. Incremental improvements. Johnny Cliche, I think the pay-per-view is $50 or $55.
Actually, you know what? I'll look it up.
We'll do our plugs here. So you can find everything Watching the Elite at watchingtheelite.com.
Yep.
And our email address, watchingtheelite@gmail.com.
We are still doing our other show. This is awesome. You can find that at thisisawesomepod.com. That is, of course, the internet's only podcast that asks the question, what makes a great wrestling match and why?
And if you joined us late tonight, this was a supersized episode, and you want to watch maybe the beginning, where we're talking about the beginning of Dynamite this week.
Yep.
This is going to be up on YouTube about an hour or two after we shut down.
Yep.
Yeah. And, guys, if you could all do us a favor, thoroughly appreciate it. If you could go on iTunes, you search for This Is Awesome / Watching the Elite, give us 5 stars, leave a review with your favorite match.
Yep.
We will talk about that match on our show.
We will.
We guarantee it.
It also helps.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Like and subscribe on YouTube also
Smash
helps us
that
out.
button.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the YouTube stuff would really help us out a bunch.
It's new for us. It's fun.
Yeah. So Watching the Elite live on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's on our TIA pod account,
it is.
Right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And so it's $50 for the event.
There you go.
Los is gonna be there live.
Oh, Los.
I'm so jealous, dude.
You lucky jerk.
Yeah. And thank you so much to everybody for hanging out.
Yeah.
Johnny,
Emperor,
Los, Malazim, Anna,
all the way up.
There's so many people watching today. It makes me really happy.
Super fun.
Yeah. And thank you for just hanging out with us. This is like a highlight of my week. And
absolutely.
I really
look forward. We were gonna do this anyway, so we're glad that we get to do it with you guys.
It says the price on screen, but it's in British.
Well,
we're gonna talk to you guys on
in
Twitter about how to count. Yeah,
I think that's the fight price too,
Yeah,
which is a little different. That's only in England. Yeah.
We're gonna we'll tweet out the info to catch it, and obviously there's the other ways that you can catch pay-per-views.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's no other way to get pay-per-views.
You gotta give them your money.
And until next time,
Watch Elite. Watch Elite.